Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. Here I'm going to talk about one of the most renowned social messaging application where you can be in terms with your team. So every time a new lead has been received, now you want to notify your team without wasting any time. That can be done. What you have to do is you have to integrate Slack with different applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to talk about the top 5 Slack automations with Pabbly Connect. So let's see how you can integrate Slack with different applications and make your work a lot easier. So you want to get weekly reminders in Slack. You want to send daily reminders about, let's say, the project report or etc. to your team on Slack. You want to notify your team whenever a new Slack channel is added, copy messages from one Slack channel to another, or notify your team on Slack to send gifts to your clients after onboarding. Now all these things can be done very easily. You just have to integrate Slack with different applications. And to understand how you have to do that, I'm going to take you to my screen where we are going to learn the step-by-step process of integration, where of course you do not need any technical expertise. So let's not waste any time and begin.
Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to get weekly reminders in Slack. So if you want to send a message on your Slack group every week without a fail, then you can get help from this automation that we are going to create using Pabbly Connect, where our trigger will be trigger every week using Scheduler by Pabbly, and our action will be to send channel message in your Slack group. Let us learn how to do that. So in this video, we are going to learn how can you send Slack messages every week on a specific day without a fail. So let us quickly sign in into our account so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly to you. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, which will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Get Weekly Reminders on Slack. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you. Like you can see on your screen, trigger and action windows are available. Trigger says when this happens and action says do this. And these plus buttons are provided to add more steps to your workflow. Now as the title says, get weekly reminders on Slack, which means that on a Slack channel, you want to send SMSs or messages every week without a fail, like a reminder should be there. So our trigger will be the application that will be performing the action manually, that we will be doing it right here, and the action will be the application where the action will be performed, whichever action is assigned to it automatically. The trigger we are going to use over here is Scheduler by Pabbly. Now schedule is used to schedule this message repeatedly sending to your Slack channel. So this schedule will make sure that it happens. Now how often do you want to run your workflow? So I want my workflow to run on a specific day of the week. Which day? Let's say Monday. Monday is the start of the week and the team lead is sending an all the best message to all the team members, reminding them about the task completion by the end of the week. What time it is. So if you want to send it at 8 a.m. in the morning or 9 a.m. in the morning, make sure you remember that this is the UTC time format. So you have to set the time in the similar way. Like I'm setting it to 1 a.m. so that at my place, it will reach at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay, this is set. Click on save and then the settings are done. Okay, Monday it's done, days of the week, and the time is also here. Now close this window. Our next step is Slack. Make sure that you've opened your Slack channel over here, and new registrations is the channel that I have recently created, and I will be sending messages over here. So select the application and the event will be to send channel messages. Okay, click on connect, add new connection and then connect with Slack. It will ask you to enter either user or bot. To understand more about it, you have to click on this here button and it will take you to the page where you will be differentiated between user, that if you type user over there, you will be able to perform these actions. And if you type bot over there, then you will be able to perform these actions. So we want to send a channel message with image or without image, obviously without image. So you can type bot over here, type bot and click on save. You just have to wait for 2 seconds, and when this allow is applicable, click on allow and the connection is done. Once it is done, you have to select the channel name. So as I said that our channel name is new registrations. So we will type it over here, new registrations. This is the one. Okay, now we will enter the message. So I have kept the message already typed somewhere here. Here is my message. Hello all, a happy Monday, and hope that all the team members have gone through their tasks. If any doubt persists, please ask. So this is my message which I will copy from here and paste it in my message section. So this will be the message that my team members will be receiving every Monday without a fail to boost their confidence. So now once this is done, image URL is not needed. We do not have any image URL. This is done. Now we will just simply come down and click on save and send test request. Now see, this is the message you can see, and our work is done. The response from the action application says that our work has been done. So let us go and confirm that have we received a message on our channel? Yes, it is here. This is the channel we chose. New registrations was the one, and recently Pabbly Connect has posted this message. Now every Monday without a fail, because this was a dummy work, even if today is not Monday and you're creating this workflow, so this is just a dummy message. But from next time onwards, every Monday this message will reach your group. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
In this video, we are going to see how to send daily reminders to your team sitting on Slack. Now, let's say that you want every morning to confirm with your team about the task they are working on, or you just want to send a reminder to share their daily reports. How can that be done? You don't have to write it again. Why? You can automate this process. So, first use a scheduler by Pabbly, which is a feature, and here you have scheduled the workflow to run every day, and then you have connected this with Slack where you will be sending the messages. And this can be done using Pabbly Connect. Now, how you can actually do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of the software. Now, I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. If you are a new user, you can sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. So here we have reached all applications page. Now I'm going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here you can see we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, we have a tab, Create Workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now, what is my objective here? That I have my entire team sitting on Slack and I want to send them daily reminders. So those reminders can be about the work report to be shared or the task that they have taken, so that is to be shared, etc. So I'm going to name it as Send Daily Notifications on Slack. Now I'm going to click on Create. So as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. Here you can see one is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now, if we think about this particular integration, what would be our trigger application? So it is going to be a feature by Pabbly which is schedule. So what is schedule? So it is going to help me in scheduling the workflow. So let's say that I want to send reminder every day in the morning at 10 o'clock. So I am going to specify how often do I want to run my workflow. So first of all, it has to be every day. Now let's say what's the time? It is 10 o'clock in the morning. So once done, I'm going to click on save. So here you can see that my entire workflow has been scheduled every day at a particular time. So here it is showing me the local time. This here is the UTC time, which is 5.5 hours ahead of UTC, which is 5.5 hours ahead of Asia Kolkata time. Now the action application here will be Slack. Let's click on this. And here what do I want? I want to send a reminder. Basically, I want to send channel messages. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a Slack account. So I'm going to click on add new connection, then connect with Slack. So here we have to enter the token type. Now, whenever you are sending a message, let's say every morning at around 8, you want to send them season greetings or good morning greetings. So here it can have an image or a video. So always remember that it is better to go for user, because in that case you would be able to send all the media files. Let's click on save. And as we do that, here Pabbly Connect is requesting permission to access the Pabbly Slack workspace. So I'm going to click on allow. And as I do that, the authorization is successful, which means that Pabbly Connect and Slack are now connected. Now here, first of all, we have to select the channel, then message, etc. So this is my Slack channel where the name of the workspace is Pabbly, and here I have already created a lot of channels. You can create your own channel by clicking on this plus icon, add channels. Then you can either go for the public channel or you can make it a private channel with a specific number of people like I have done here. So I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to look for daily reminders. So the message is, team, this is a gentle reminder for sharing your work reports by 6 p.m. Regards, Team HR. Now if you wish to add an image, you can use the URL here, then alt text, bot name, bot icon, etc. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. And here we have received the positive response, which basically means that now if I take you to my Slack account, yes, here we have received this message. So now this message is going to be received by all the team members in this particular channel exactly at 10 o'clock in the morning about their work reports. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. Let's understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is a feature by Pabbly which is scheduled. So this workflow is going to run every day. And our action application is Slack, where we have sent a channel message. So that is it. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately.
Hello everyone, today we will learn how to notify your team whenever a new Slack channel is added. So if you're creating a new Slack channel, you want to notify your team about that on your ongoing Slack channel already. So you can create an automation for this process with the help of Pabbly Connect, where our trigger will be the new channel added and our action will be to send message on an existing channel about the new channel. Let us learn how to do that. So let us create an integration using Pabbly that whenever a new channel is added on your Slack, then your existing channel should be notified about that. So let us quickly sign in into our account of Pabbly, log in into it, and then I will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly to create automations. For today's automation, we will be using Pabbly Connect. Click on Access Now, and then you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you can see a big blue button on your right side. So click on that button where it's written Create Workflow and give a suitable name. So I'm going to name it as Notify your Slack channel when a new channel is created. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you. You can see two boxes with trigger and action written over here. Trigger means when this happens and action is do this, which means that whenever in your trigger application an event will take place that is going to trigger this workflow, then the action application will perform the assigned action. So for this workflow, our trigger application is Slack, and our action is also Slack only, because we are going to create a new channel in Slack and then send the message of that new channel created in our Slack group only. Like you can see, this is my Slack account and this is my integration channel. So I will send a message over here in my integration channel, a new channel that I will be creating over here by clicking on Add Channels. So first of all, let us choose the event as new channel. Click on Connect, Add New Connection. We are doing this connection because we want that Pabbly Connect should have access to Slack account, that whenever a new channel is added, Pabbly Connect is notified. So now you have to enter a token type. So either you have to enter user or bot. How would you differentiate between both of these? Click here. So it will take you to a page where they will give you the actions that are done by writing user or bot. If you type user, then you will have the following permissions. Like you can see right here, there are a list. And then in bot, you have all these options available. So you can see that to create a new channel, you have user. User is the one that you can do. Okay, create channel is written over here in the very end. So you will be typing here manually as user and then save. And then your connection will be established. You just have to click on allow. Give it a few seconds to load and it's done. Now Pabbly Connect has access to your Slack account. Do not worry, it's completely safe. Now click on Save and Send Test Request and rush back to your Slack account to create a new channel. So click on Save and Send Test Request, and here we will add a new channel. Let us give it as a name as Latest Details. Okay, this is done. The description is okay, this is done. Click on Create. If you want to add new people, so you can just enter any random email address for now that I am doing. Okay, add. This is done and finished. You have added a new channel. This is a new channel. You go back to Pabbly Connect. You can see that you have received a response over here. You can see all the new details will be updated over here was the description. The latest details is the name of the channel. So you have received the detail. Now you want to send a message to your Slack group only, which was the group. Integration was the group. So now we will again choose our action application as Slack. And the event will be to send channel message. Click on connect. Now you don't have to establish a separate new connection because you can just select the existing connection. Click on save, and then you will have a channel over here where the message will be posted. So choose the channel that will be integration because you want to send the message on integration channel about the latest details channel. Okay, now when the channel is selected, you want to type a message. So hello all, and then you put a comma and slash and n. Now why slash and? Slash n is the substitute of the enter key on your keyboard. If you put a slash and n after a line, and then whatever you're going to write after n will appear in the next line. So this is done. Then again slash and n, then you can map the name of the new channel. So name colon, and then what will be the name? This is the name. Okay, it's here, and then again slash and n, then you can write description colon, and then you can mark the description as well. So this is done over here, and then slash n. Okay, now this is done. The message is done. Is there any image or any alternative text or anything you want to enter over here? There is no other thing left because this is just a notice. So when all the important fields are done, see, all the other fields that we are going to leave empty are not the required ones. Only the required ones are done. So whenever you create a workflow using Pabbly Connect, make sure that the required ones are necessarily filled. Others are just an option for exceptional cases. Now when you click on save and send test request, a response will be received from the action application, and it is done. This is the message text. See, we can see how our slash and n worked. See, slash n worked like this. Everything came just after the other. Now everything is done. So we will just save this step and go to our Slack and see. Okay, this is to notify that a new channel for the latest details have been created, and all the details is here. This is the name of your new channel, which means that our work has been successfully done with the help of this workflow that we just created. So our Slack was our trigger only, and our action was also Slack. We created a new channel and got the response in our Slack, and then our action was also Slack, where we sent a channel message about the same notice. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Hello and welcome. This is Khushbu Bhatta, and today we will learn how you can automatically copy and send new Slack message from one channel to another. Now let's say you run business, and to stay connected to your customers, you use Slack. Now on your Slack, you have different channels with different customers. So you want, when you send a message on Slack on channel 1, the same message should be sent to channel 2 as well. So how can you do it? First, you can go to channel 1, compose a message and send it there. Now copy the same message, come to channel 2 and send the same message. However, this can be a little time-consuming process, and why go through so much repetition when you can do integration? So here we will connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. So whenever you send a message on channel 1, the same message will automatically be sent to channel 2. You can find the workflows link below in the description box. And don't you worry, this entire automation process is so simple that it can even be done by a person of non-technical knowledge. Now come to my screen to see how we do it. To automatically send Slack message from one channel to another channel, let us first go to Pabbly's website. For that, we will write Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, did you know that if you sign up for free, you will get 100 free tasks every month? Yes, you heard that correct. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a Create Workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Slack to Slack, since this is the only application we'll be using. Okay, it will show you two windows here, trigger and action. Trigger is basically when this happens, action says do this. So this entire automation process would be based on these two steps. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger could be when a sale is made, and action could be send a confirmation message to an owner or the customer. In our case, a trigger can be when a message is sent to one channel of Slack, an action can be copy and send the same message to another channel of Slack. So let us begin. Let us select Slack as our trigger application. For the trigger event, we will select new message, connect the two, add new connection. Okay, it will ask you to enter token type here. You can choose the token type as user or bot. We will write user. Since I was already logged in to my Slack account, I don't have to give my credentials. I will just click on allow and authorization successful. Now here you will have to select the channel. These are the list of my channels, like you can see here. These are the channels that I have on my Slack account. On the left hand side, you can see these channels, digital marketing, Discord, and so on. So I want to select digital marketing. I want message should be sent to this channel. Okay. Now to check if the integration is successful between Slack and Pabbly, let us quickly go to Slack and send a dummy message on digital marketing channel. Let me send a message here. Launching new data plans today. Check these out. Check these out. I want to send this message to my customers in digital marketing group. Okay, I've sent. Now let us go to Pabbly and click on Save and Send Test. And you have received the message, response received. You can see the text, launching new data plans today, check these out. This means we have successfully established a connection between Slack and Pabbly Connect. Now on to our final step, that is action step. We'd select Slack as the action application as well. For the action event, we will select Send Channel Message, Connect. Since we were already connected to Slack in the first step, we will now select Existing Connection. Okay, it's connected. Now again, it will ask you to select the channel here. You will see it will show you all the channels that are there in your account. Now you have to select the channel to which you want this message. The message that is sent in digital marketing is to be sent in this channel. So I want any message that is sent to my digital marketing channel on Slack should be copied and sent to general channel. So I've selected general. Now it will ask you for the message. So we are going to map it from Slack. You can see the response, the data here. Now you must be thinking where you get this data from. So let me take you to the first step where we connected Slack. You will see it showed up the response here, all the text and everything. So this is the exact same data that Pabbly has brought here. So now we want this message, the text. Let us click here and map. The important part and the best part actually, I would say about mapping is once you have mapped in a field, it will automatically get updated from the next time. So say, next day you send a message, a new message into this channel, this digital marketing channel on Slack. So it would automatically, the message box would automatically pick the new text message and will send it to the other channel, to this channel of Slack. That means you will not have to manually write it or type in. This field will automatically get updated. If you want to select or attach an image URL or all text, you can do it here. For now, I'm going to leave it empty. Now let us just save and send test request. Okay, it says response received. Now let us go to Slack to our general channel like we selected here and see if we received any message there. And you can see it here, launching new data plans today, check these out. So this means we have successfully connected Slack with Pabbly Connect. A lot of users ask us if they will have to set up this integration again. So I would say no. Once you have set this automation, this will work as it is and you will not have to set the integration over and over again.
Guys, one way to improve customer retention is to send gifts to your loyal clients. So guys, for this we have set up an automation here. Whenever your customer get onboarded using a form which we have created using Jotform, in place of Jotform you can use any other form builder as well. So guys, as and when the customer is going to be onboarded using the form, 30 days after the form submission, a message will be delivered to your team on Slack automatically, telling them that you should send a gift to this client who got onboarded 1 month back. Okay, and we are going to set up this automation without any coding very easily. Let's start. So to set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and I have pasted the same link in the description. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. Okay, so you can just sign up right now. After that, you have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. And from here, you have to click on this create workflow button to create a workflow, and here you can give a suitable name to your workflow as well. So I'm giving the name here as Jotform to Slack. You can give any other name as well. Okay, and after giving the name, just click on create button and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, you will find these two things, the trigger and the action modules. So with the help of these two things, we can set up any automation. So our automation is basically based on the trigger and action thing. Trigger is something which is going to start this workflow, and the action would be the consequence or the response towards the trigger. So here it is saying when this happens, that means when any trigger event occurs in one application, Pabbly Connect is going to make is going to perform any action in a different application. Okay, that is what action is. Okay, so here guys, you can see in our use case, the trigger would be filling of the onboarding form which we have created using Jotform, and the action would be to send a notification message to your team after 1 month, telling them that you should send a gift to this person who have onboarded 1 month back. Okay, so here we are going to connect with the trigger application first, which is Jotform. So you have to search for Jotform here, select it, and the trigger event would be new response. And it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this URL, we are going to make a connection with Jotform. And after that, we are going to capture the response of this connection. Okay. So first of all, you just have to click on copy and copy this URL. And then you have to reach the Jotform applications dashboard. So these are the forms I have created, and this is the client onboarding form I have created. I can show you that. This is the sharing link actually. Let me click on this edit form option. And here you can see this is a form I have created for clients onboarding. Okay, so here you can see we have the settings option. Click on settings, and under form settings you will find this integrations tab on the left hand side panel. Click on integrations, and here you have to search for this webhooks tab. Click on webhooks to make a connection, and here you can see our integration is already up and running here. Let me remove this. Okay, and let me search for webhooks again. And here guys, in this add webhook field, you have to paste the webhook URL that you copied from your workflow. So just paste it here and then click on complete integration. And here you can see the integration is ready. And here you can see guys, in the workflow, as I have copied this URL, here it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. This means now we have to perform a test submission. Test submission means we have to fill in the form manually on the behalf of any demo client, and the response of that form submission will be captured here in this workflow, and that response will act as a test data for us to set up this automation further. Okay, so here I am on my form. You can see we got this sharing link. The integration is ready, and now you can publish it, and you will find this link of the form. You can open it in a new tab and fill it. So here let me put the name as demo client the email address, business name, website. All right. So this is the customer onboarding form we have filled. Now let me click on submit and you can see the form is submitted. Let's see in the workflow if we got the data captured. And here you can see, guys, we got the response captured here like this. And it is showing us the details that we have filled in the form. You can see the business name of the client, the email address, the last name of the client, the first name, the services he wants, and all the things, the website, and all the things are here, right? So guys, this is an example of customer onboarding. So this is how we onboard a customer. So what we want after that, we want that this workflow should wait for 1 month. And after that, send a message to my team to send this person a gift. Okay. So for that, for to halt this workflow for 1 month, we are going to use this action step. And here we are going to use delay feature of Pabbly Connect. So here we have delay. So when you use delay here in this action step, it will put a halt on this workflow for any time you want. So here you can see it is asking how much delay you want to put in the workflow. So select delay for, and it will show you this delay units option. So here you can select minutes, hours, days, weeks. So I am selecting days here, and the value I'm going to put 30 days. Okay. Now click on save and send test request. And here you can see it is showing success. So this workflow is delayed for 30 days. So after getting the form submitted, this workflow is going to wait for 30 days. And after that, after 30 days, a notification message to your team will get automatically delivered. And it will let them know that it is time to send a gift to a particular client. For that, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up. And here we are going to connect with Slack. Search for Slack. Then the action event would be send channel message. Then click on connect. And from here, select add new connection and then click on connect with Slack. And here it is asking for the token types to connect with Slack. So we have 2 token types here to connect with Slack, user and bot. So for both, for either of the token types, you will get different type of permission access to Slack. So you can just click on this here word to read more about the bot, read more about the tokens that you got. So you can see when you use user as the token type, you will get all these permissions. And when you use bot, you will get these permissions. So right now, I'm going to use user as the token type. Then click on save. And it will bring you to the login window if you're not logged in. And if you're logged in like me in Slack, it will just ask to select your space. And then it will ask to provide some access to Pabbly Connect. Just click on allow here. And you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected with Slack. Now it is asking for the channel's name. So my team is present here on this channel in Slack named as my business. Okay. So I'm going to select the channel's name from this given list. So search for my business. Okay. And then you can type a message to your team. So I am typing a message here. So I have typed this notification message for my team. Hello team, one of our client completed 1 month with us today since onboarding. Please check the following details and send a gift to this client. And the details are, so here I want to send the details of the client that we have received from the onboarding form 1 month back. Okay. So here in the trigger, we have received the responses of the onboarding form. So I'm going to map these labels that I have received here in this trigger. And I'm going to map the labels here in this step. Okay. So you just have to click here on front of this name word. And you can see here, as I'm clicking here in the drop down, it is showing the previous 2 steps. And so from this Jotform step, the first or the trigger step, map the name of the client as this. Okay, so let me put it here actually. This is the first name. This is the last name. Okay, for the email address, use the same process. This is the email address. The package selected. This is the package. The business name of the client was this. Okay. So guys, you have to create this message and map these labels only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, whenever your client is going to complete 1 month, according to the form responses, these labels are going to change automatically and a new message will be sent to your team automatically with every new message. Okay, right? So now you can check your connection with Slack. You can use these things also. If you're using a bot to send a message, you can put a bot name, you can add an image and use many features here. But right now I just want to send a message, so I'm going to check my connection. Here you can see this is my channel. Okay, and here let me click on save and send test request, and a new message, a test message will be delivered to my team right now. You can see this is the response we have received. Let us check in this channel. All right, and here you can see we got a new message. It is saying, hello team, one of our client completed 1 month with us, and these are the details. So these are the same details with the same message that I have typed here. So this is how it is going to function in real time, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, whenever your client is going to complete 1 month with you, according to the form responses of the onboarding form, these kind of messages will be delivered to your Slack team automatically, informing them that this person has completed 1 month and they have to send a gift to this person. Okay, so it will improve your customer retention. All right, so if you want to use this workflow, guys, you can use it, because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.